Morning, one and all. I'm Crow Tiger, and welcome to my Ungrim Ironfist Dwarven campaign in Warhammer 2. This is the third episode, and the previous episode took place over a month ago. So I've been, shall we say, lackluster in playing the game, or in Game 3, for quite some time. But I felt like playing some Dwarves, and what better faction to play than good old Ungrim, who I think, perhaps alongside Belagar, would be my favourite Dwarven faction, or Dwarven Lord, rather. So, as I said, it's been over a month since the last game, so it might take a little while to remember what the hell I was doing. So let's see if we can figure out exactly what was occurring. Okay, so we can see that we have a monster hunt currently in progress. 4 turns remaining until the hunt expires. So which creature is that? I think that will be the third hunt. Yes, it's the third hunt, the Deadwood Beast. Now, if I remember rightly, that's in the middle of the Empire somewhere. There we go. That's the marker for the Deadwood Beast. Can I get an army there in 4 turns? No. No, I don't think that's going to be happening today. Okay, so we will be ignoring that monster hunt and just concentrating on whatever is happening here at home. Alright, so we've got the mountain holds here, and we have the Silver Pinnacle. We've taken Seepcore as well, so let's just have a look. Who are we actually at war with? Let's figure out who we need to be concentrating our efforts on. Okay, so treaties. Right, we are not at war with anybody at the moment. So we must have just defeated our enemies, which were probably the rats, let's be honest. Which means we're now looking for fresh meat. So who do we want to take on? Well, we can take on the Gormandy tribe, perhaps. Where are they?
A timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten in days.
Okay, they're far north. Probably a bit too far north. Let's don't worry about that for now. I think I've actually got my music turned off. Just excuse me for a moment when I double check that. Yeah, I did. I had the music turned all the way down. There we go. That's better. Let's put that back on. Okay, so we don't have an enemy at the moment. We could pick a fight with Richter's clan nest. Maybe take the desolation of Drakenmoor. Let's have a look in the diplomacy and see how many settlements they have. They have 5. Okay, so they've probably got this one here, and then they're down here, undoubtedly. We've got Grimgore, and we've got vampires. So he doesn't really seem... Well, he doesn't like me, obviously, but he doesn't seem like a threat at the moment. I'd say the biggest threat is probably going to be the vampires. So let's bring Ungrim back across the mountain chain, and we'll start looking at dealing with the vampire threat. Okay, so where is Ungrim? Here he is. So does he have any movement? Not particularly, so we'll let him heal up. And as we can see, he's got 2 of the monsters that we've gotten from previous monster hunts. And we've got a small force guarding Karakadrin. Now, what is happening here, building-wise? Okay, we have 16 turns until we hit population surplus 4, which is what we need for the next level. And that's what we want in order to be able to get the bonus. What is the bonus here? +9 versus large for stonemasons. It's not the most important bonus. How about Karak Ungor? How are we going here? We've been hit by a plague from someone, or maybe that's the random plague that just shows up every now and then. So we would like actually to probably grow this one first, as this one we don't have our stonemasons built, and the stonemasons here will give us a nice increase to melee defense. So what can we do to increase the growth of this place? It's on a 24 turns until a surplus. So really, I think, well, that's being built now. Really, I don't think there's much we can do. I mean, we can probably just prepare. It's going to give us public order. That will be beneficial. Not really much to build there. Not much to build here either. Okay, so I guess building-wise, we have very little to do. So let's see. Do we have any bonuses from the Hammer of Grungni active? No, we don't. All right, good to know. We've got plenty of oath gold, so we can. So let's just move on. Oh, we have a damaged building. Where is that? Up in Seepgore. Okay. Oh, is Richter's clan nest all the way up here as well? It could be in Carrick Flag. It's a target of a grudge. Okay. Well, I guess we want to try and get a second army up and running to a decent second army, because what we have currently at Carrick is not really what I would call decent. Second army up and running so we can go and take Carrick Lag. Maybe even then move north up to Carrick. Crackadrak. Because if we can take Crackadrak, which is here, by here, then build a stone masonry enclave, then we can get a nice sizable amount of gold from that. Okay, so is it worth repairing that? I don't think it is right now. So let's just move on to the next turn. Just take a quick swig of water, if you excuse me. Alrighty. Back to the old slow turn timer. That's one thing about Warhammer 3. The turn timer does seem to be a bit quicker. Undoubtedly because there are less factions. So when we get to Immortal Empires, Lord knows how quick that's going to be. Alright, gather the throngs. What do we get? Recruitment cost, and we're going now for Dwarven Resolve. Okay, that's perfectly fine. No worries whatsoever. Let's see. Alright, Ungrim, time for you to move out. So let's use the underway. So we can skip through there. Where do we want to go? No. Yeah, that is the question. Do we go after the vampire counts? Or do we actually go north to try and take Carrick Flag and further north? It's a dilemma. Oh, what the smeg. We're going to go north. The vampire counts don't seem to be doing much to us at the moment. So we'll go north. And see what happens. But what we may do is here at Carrick we might just give ourselves another unit or two to help hold the line. So 219 upkeep per turn. Probably a bit more than I want to spend. What can we get, which is a bit more reasonable, which will probably help out a little bit more. I mean, since we're inside the settlement, let's have a look at what the garrison looks like. Alright, so Kedrin, we've got 3 lots of Longbeards, some Thunderer Marksmen, some Thunderers, some Quarrelers. We could probably do... We could probably do with another melee. But one unit of stonemasons is not really going to make that much difference. What can we get from the global? Anything more interesting? No, I'd say not. Artillery isn't really going to help us inside the defense of that city. So let's go for some quarrelers with great weapons. 2 of those. That way we've got some anti-large in case we need it. Okay, so Ungrim is moving north. I don't think we need to use the Hammer of Grungni quite yet. Carrick Ungor, 2 turns until that upgrade is done. And Raziak. Do we want to increase that yet? No. Let's keep that as is. Now, since we're going past Seepgore, we may as well repair it. So let's repair 840. Quite a bit steep, but okay. Let's move on to the next turn. So I am very much looking forward to Immortal Empires, as of course I'm sure everybody is. But very much looking forward to it just so I can get to play my dwarfs in the new campaign map. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use my Hammer of Grungni mod at the beginning. It's, shall we say, quite an extensive mod, so it will take some time to port over. And of course I have other mods to port and other mods being created. Never enough time in the day for modding, I'm afraid. And of course, we've always got to be in the right mood. That's something that I admire Venris for, is that he has the ability to mod all the time. I myself, I need to feel like I'm in the groove before I'll do any serious modding. I think it's a bit of a character flaw, perhaps. Okay, so Ungrim is almost at Carrick Vlag, and we're going to sort out that grudge, whatever that grudge might be. Actually, will it tell us if we click on that? It will. Wonderful. So, is it the Swollen Pest grudge? Win 5 battles. No, that's in it. Capture and occupy the following settlement. Carrick Vlag. Okay, so it's the Haunted Hold grudge. The demonic forces of chaos have long flooded the halls of Carrick Vlag. It is time this wrong is righted. We must at last cast out these usurpers and take back what is rightfully ours. And we will gain the Master Rune of Snorri Spanglehelm. That sounds interesting. That will give us melee attack plus 25. Okay. And 50 of gold. Okay. I do like the changes they made to the grudge system. I think that was a very good improvement in the last DLC that they made for Warhammer 2. Hopefully we'll see the same level, or perhaps better level of DLC that we got used to in Warhammer 2 come to Warhammer 3. Though, of course, excuse me, we do have a little while to wait before we get to see the first DLC. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's set up camp outside. Let's see. We have no we have no idea if there's anybody in there. But let's do some runesmithing. Let's see. Let's go for melee attack. Don't want magic resistance so much. Melee defense, I think, would be nice. And leadership. Range is always a nice one. Fatigue or speed. Gotta go range. Alright, so this is going to cost us how much? 50 oath gold, and we will gain a bonus versus large on the rune word. And we've got the word of Snorri Whitebeard. So plus 5 to melee attack, 4 to melee defense, 8% missile range, a charge bonus of 4%, and a bonus versus large of 8. So that's going to be very handy when we fight. That will certainly improve our odds. Okay, so I don't see any Vampire Count armies. I wonder if they're at war with the Empire by here. I'd imagine the two of them are probably going at it, rather than just sitting there staring at one another. We're gaining 1,481 gold per turn. Okay. Not quite sure why it jumped up that much. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Alright, well, let's move on to the next turn. I think that monster hunt is about to end. which means we will have, if I remember correctly, a 15 turn wait before the next monster hunt is revealed. Now, where is the next monster hunt? That's the question. So let's see, we've had the boar, we've had the eagle. There we go, monster hunt failed. So the hunt has failed as the monster you were tracking has slipped through your grasp into the wilderness. Okay, so that was the Age of Discovery. Okay, that was the Deadwood Beast. Yep, okay, so we missed out on the Deadwood Beast. I think the next one might be the crab? Yeah. Not 100% certain. I guess we'll soon find out. Alright, let's attack this place. And of course there is Skaven there. And alright, let's cancel the move. Who is it? Oh, it's Richter's clan nest. Okay. So they are further north than I thought. So if we attack them here, they are of course going to declare war on us. Or rather, they'll be at war with us, which means that they'll start coming from here. So as soon as we've attacked this, we've got to work our way back down. Kind of defeats the purpose of coming north, because I wanted to get up here and try to take a settlement or two up here. Especially, I wanted to get to Crackerdrak. Let's be honest, that's what I want. I want Crackerdrak. Can I recruit a Thane to go have a look at Crackerdrak? No. Do I want to send the Thane or the runesmith we have up to Crackerdrak just to see? I mean, we're not going to need him to defeat these guys. No, alright, after the fight, our army will head south and he will head north to give us an idea of what's up there. Okay, so let's declare war. And it's a decisive victory. Let's have a look. What's the map like? Do they have walls? Or are we in an open field battle? It's open field. Oh, there's a lot of trees. It's going to be annoying. What do they have? They've got a fair number of storm vermin. Actually, they're pretty much all storm vermin. Except for the garrison. Well, it's just decisive victory. May as well take it. There we go. That's good enough. Alright, so that's opened up a war against Clan Rictus. Or rather, Rictus Clan Nest. Let's see. Let's occupy. I think that will actually give us the region, the province. Excellent. And that's the grudge removed. Character rune gained. Does Ungrim have all his character rune slots filled? No, he doesn't. So let's give him this one. Plus 25 melee attacks. Nothing to sneeze at. Okay, and then we've got Garim Deanson. What shall we give him? I don't know. Let's give him Master of the Forge. And does he have any movement range left? No. Okay, he doesn't. Alright, so he can leave next turn, and then the army will head south without him. And we should be fine without him. I don't think that Richter's Clan Nest, I keep saying them wrong, Richter's Clan Nest has too much to worry about. I say that now, and 3 armies will suddenly spawn by here. Okay. So we have the region. Let's remember to set the commandment. We could go growth. Not such a huge thing in here. Tax rate, no. Untainted public order. Yeah, let's go to public order for now. and try and get that place to calm down a bit. Okay, well that's pretty much all we can do here. So we're looking at 11 turns until we hit a surplus, and at Karakadrin, 9 turns until we hit a surplus. So it's kind of a waiting game now, as we start to move our army back to the south, and start to wipe out the Skaven threat to the south. We don't want to go too far down into the Darklands, because I don't really want to butt up against Clan Eshin. I don't really want to get involved in a protracted war with them. Much rather just deal with Richter's clan nest and then start moving against someone else. Reichland and Ostermark have confederated. Good for them. Right, we're now going for Oath Stones after we have Dwarven Resolve. Alright, so that's the end of turn. Let's get this runesmith and he can go for a bit of a wander, so we can get some idea of what is going on up here. And then we'll take the army, let's use the underway. We can get a little bit further with the underway. Let's go straight into Seek Gore. And I think we should be okay with the public order. Yeah, we're okay for the public order for the moment. Alright, so something happened to Volksgrad, I'm not sure what. Guess we'll find out soon enough, if we decide to go that way. I mean, do we want to take the path straight up here, or do we want to maybe just take a slight detour just so we can get some view of what happened at Volksgrad? Oh, excuse me. Oh, Grimgore's Ardboys and the Skull Crag. Well, I don't believe the Skull Crag were much of a threat. I think they had one settlement. So them confederating is not a huge concern. It's not like Grimgore's Ardboys have just doubled the size of their armies. Oh, I clicked on the wrong character. Okay.
You summoned me?
Yes, I summoned you. Alright, let's... I do want to get eyes on that. Oh, I already have eyes on that. The undead have ended up here. Wow. Well, colour me surprised. I did not expect to find von Karstein's venturing that far north. Alright, so the Bear Songlings camp doesn't look like it's going to be much of a threat if we decide to go after it.
I am the Slayer King.
Let's see, Ungrim has leveled up. What can we give this old beard? The Slayer King. +5 melee attack for Slayer units. Well, we don't have any in our army, which kind of seems wrong. We should probably put a Slayer unit or two in the army. Dragon Slayer. Bonus versus large +10 for Slayer units. Okay. Demon Slayer. Melee attack +15 fighting warriors of chaos. Alright. Nothing there that we'll grab. And we got Lightning Strike. What's we got? Inquiring Mind. There's nothing really of interest there either. So I think we'll probably start moving down. Well, maybe start moving down the red line. Or do we want to improve Ungrim himself? I mean, because we can get to melee attack and melee defense if we keep going down that track for him. Yep, we'll head for the melee attack, melee defense for Ungrim. Okay. I've got 130 acclaim, alright. We're earning a nice amount of gold per turn. I'm not quite sure how we're earning that much. Alright, save my turn. Oh, everything seems to be very quiet out there in the chat. Maybe I don't have it functioning correctly, who knows. Oh, my stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I recommend that you use a bitrate of 9500. Okay. How do I fix that? Okay, but then the other tab says stream status good. So which is it? Is it a low bitrate or is it good? Make up your mind. Okay. We have some negative growth in seep gore. That's not a major concern. Let's continue moving Ungrim south. Let's see if we're going to run into an army of rats, I'd imagine, pretty soon. Because they are not going to let the... what word am I looking for? They're not going to let the... conquering? That's not the right word. They're not going to let the loss of their settlement go by without a response. That's what I was looking for. Still early in the morning. I've only had the one coffee. Brain's not completely up and running yet. Okay, so some Norscan armies there. Prague looks like it's been hit by rats. So I wonder if Throt is proving to be a menace up north. Do we have the ability to get any additional heroes? We do. We can get ourselves a Thane. Yeah, why not? We've got the money, I think. Fleet-footed. Physical resistance here. Okay, Baradun Brinbright. That's a hell of a name. It's looking like a possibility. Yep. Recruit Baradun Brinbright. He will be joining our forces. And oh look, we can level him up already. Let's see, let's give him... let's make him an assassin. It's not really a dwarven thing to do, but we're probably going to need one at some point. Okay, ending the turn. Let's get some more water. Okay. Right, so current plans. Head south, deal with Richter's clan nest, head back north. And maybe, well, if the vampires don't cause any trouble, then maybe take this region, because I do want to get access to another dwarven hold. And I think Krakadrak, there we go. I do believe that that's going to be under the control of Throt. Okay, so we'll be going to war with more rats. That's not really surprising. I mean, rats are everywhere. Let's see. It can be a bit jerky. Okay. Well, we're going to go for the Desolation of Drakenmoor. Still don't see a rat army about. Not that I'm complaining. Can we get access? No, because we're in the underway. Of course. That was a stupid idea. You're not going to be able to do anything there. Oh, let's see. We've got our... Where is he? Where's that hero? Let's get him... Do we want to just maybe have a wander through the vampire lands? Just have a see. Have a peek at how big their army is. Oh, they've got two armies there. Besieging... That's Manfred and Raynor von Karstein. Oh, damn, they've taken Zufbar and Kragmir. My fellow dwarves, they've fallen to the vampires. Well, we're going to have to right that wrong. I think we're going to be at war with the vampires sometime soon. Just to settle the grudge of our fellow Dowie who fell to them. Clan Wars. Clan Wars. Oh, they're all the way down south. I don't need to worry about them. They are not a concern. Alright, so we've got Skaven and we've got Vampire Counts, who are my main enemies. Oathstones, melee defense +3 for lords. Aha, we have a new monster hunt. Snap Snap Cravclaw. Terrors from the deep have been attacking villages along the coast of the Border Princes near Matorka. A call has gone out requesting aid from friendly nations. Will you answer their call? You have 15 turns to find and slay them. Alright, near Matorka. Matorka, where is Matorka? Ah, I think Matorka is down on the coast by the Border Princes. And I don't have line of sight on that. Alright, so we'll have to take that Thane through undead territory down to Matorka. But don't know what that's about. Because can we see the marker? No, okay. So we've got 15 turns if we wanted to find Snap Snap Cravclaw, which is a big giant crab, which would be useful. Okay, let's see. We want to get out of the underway, and we don't have that. Oh, we don't have the access to recruitment. Okay, I was going to grab some Slayers, but never mind. Okay, what are we looking at? A Pirate Victory, and they've got lots of Storm Vermin again. It seems that Richter's Clan Nest loves their Storm Vermin. Right, let's lay siege. Maybe just order a piece of siege equipment. What do we have for front line? We've got Dwarves, and we've got some stonemasons. So maybe let's get a second one, and then we'll lay siege. Hopefully we'll be able to... Well, actually no, it's not like Warhammer 3. They're not going to start dropping like flies, so we might have to get a secondary army over there. I don't know. Maybe once our siege equipment's built, we'll just attack. Let's see. We want to go up north. Where is Garim? So, not really much more point, I suppose, in Garim wandering up to Crackerdrak, since we now have an idea of who's got it. Maybe we'll just come around and then work our way back down. So, okay, so Kazid Bodrag, Bord Karag has also fallen. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, and then let's look for our Thane. So Baradun. Let's see. We need him to get to the coast as quickly as he can. We want to get line of sight on that monster hunt. Thing is, though, once we do find it, we're going to need an army to go there. So should we start to build up Dorian's force and get him ready to go? I think we're going to have to. I think that Thoric... Sorry, not Thoric. I think that Ungrim is too busy with the rats to be able to go on that monster hunt. So let's just recruit some more forces. That's... What's that? 438 upkeep per turn. It's a sizable amount, but it's nice to have the extra units. Well, actually, we don't have a front line, so we need them. Alright, so we're going to have 3 stonemasons as our front line. Oh, nope. Let's get rid of one of them. We are going to need an anti-large, because we have to defeat the crab, which is, of course, large. 214 per turn to keep that. I don't think we have access to any artillery. But then again, we don't need access to any artillery if we're going hunting a monster. Okay, what do we got here? Technology. Let's go for maybe some prospecting and steam drills. There we go. It'll keep us busy for the next 14 turns. Let's move over. Oh, unassigned skill point. Who's got points to spend? Dorin Grundard. Oh my god, that's a Grandad Rack. Dorin Grandad Rack. I might have to change his name just to make it easier to say. Let's go for the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Alright, Dorin's fine. I'm just gonna call him Grandad. Make it a little bit easier on the tongue. Alright, so let's move on to the next turn. And let's open that up. Okay. So I'm going to have to attack the Desolation of Drakenmoor. The problem is I don't think I have artillery. Okay, I've just met Throg. Oh, and Throg's just declared war on me. I think I've got no one to blame but myself there. After all, I did wander into his territory. That's what I get for being curious about what's happening. Alright, close victory, apparently. Alright, let's save it in case something goes wrong. And what do I really have to keep an eye out for? Probably the Deathglow Bombardiers. Doomflayers might prove a pain in the ass. And the front line of Storm Vermin is not going to be nice to go up against. We're going to be wanting our stonemasons to hold the line. Show the lesser dwarven warriors how it's done. We don't really have that much in the way of missile troops here. We don't have artillery, so it's good that they've come out after us. It'll make our job easier. Hopefully, our Great Eagle will help. I don't really expect much from the giant boar. But the Great Eagle should prove useful. We'll send it, I think, after their Death Globe Bombardiers. If we can get to it without it taking too much damage from missile. I think they had Skaven slaves with slingers. Hopefully, we're able to isolate those Death Globe Bombardiers. Maybe if we send the pig by foot and the eagle by air, then the combination of the two can wipe them out, and then the dwarves can deal with the rest. This takes a little while to load, I'm afraid, on my system. My Warhammer 2 installation is on just a bog standard hard drive and not on an SSD. Warhammer 3, however, is on SSD. Well, that's moving very slowly. I think I have to change an option here. So please bear with me for a moment. Controls. Yes, I've set the speed all the way down. Let's change that. Make it a little bit better. Caleb Barnhouse, how are you going? That is the big thing with sieges. If you don't have artillery, it's mostly just a grind until a victory or a loss. Yes, and I have been slack with creating artillery. I think I'm one step away from the building that will give me some artillery. I should concentrate on that if I'm going to take any more holds. Alright, so they're waiting on reinforcements. Don't want to corner camp. I might set up on the hill by here, perhaps. So we'll probably want our stonemason. Yeah, let's get our warriors and stonemasons kind of intermingled. Is that the right term? I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. And then just get them at a bit of an angle like this in case they try to flank. Alright, now we're going to put the Thunderers here on the corner so they can get a few shots off before they retreat behind the line. And then the rest is going to be archers. Let's put them there. Let's get a second group who will kind of be aimed a little bit more to the left. Okay, just in case they try to come around. Don't know if they will or not. Oh, we've got miners. I forgot about the miners for the blasting charges. Where do we want to chuck them? Let's put one on each side. So they can go by there. They can go by there. I probably don't want them that close. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's move them out a little bit so they're not throwing stuff onto their teammates. Don't want to end up causing more casualties myself than the enemy do. Alright, let's get the eagle. And Ungrim. Where's Ungrim? There he is. He's one angry dwarf. Alright. Let's put him at the front. Oh no, actually, let's put him by here. You can help reinforce them. He might be able to run out and hold a unit by here for them to get some good shots off on them. Depending on how quickly they come after us. Okay, so they're deployed in the middle. What do we got? We've got some Doomflayers. Now that's the one I want to target more than anything, the Death Glow Bombardiers. Do they have any... They've got one unit of Slingers. Alright, one unit of Slingers, so let's go after them if we can. We're going to try and get them to maybe go after the pig. I don't know if that is going to be quicker than my pig. I don't know. Well, we're kind of distracting them. I suppose that's a good thing. They're all over the place at the moment. If they come to us in dribs and drabs, I'll be more than happy with that. I think we are oh, damn. I did not realize they'd done that. Let's get him in there. Damn it. Alright, that's not going to work. They've got too many units there protecting them at the moment. But if we can get those slingers out of it, then maybe, just maybe, we can get in there on them. Well, the slingers are running. Come on. Just want to get them into melee so I can do some real damage to them. There we go, cool. Now that we got them in melee, we should be able to deal with them quite quickly. Yeah, they're starting to lose. They're starting to lose it already. Alright, we've got our Thunderers into it. Oh, damn. Bloody rats coming up from behind, I don't know. Right, I'm going to have to move these Thunderers out of the way, I think. They are, at the moment, not in a good spot. Let's get the miners involved. Let's get these involved in hand-to-hand. We have to get them out of there. Alright, how are we going? Our Eagle is okay. Although now they've brought in a lot more to really cause us problems. So let's get those two out of there. Kind of did their job. Okay, alright, we've got them on the run there. They're on the run there. Ungrim has things under control. If we can kill their lord though, that would be even better. Alright, now going to have to pull back with the Thunderers. Bloody Doomflayers. I knew the Doomflayers were going to be a pain in the butt. Always are. Look at the tricky sods. They're trying to outflank me here. I'm sorry, that's not going to be happening. I am not having you outflanking me, you sods. Alright, we've got a lot of our army just doing bugger all at the moment, so let's move to try and flank them ourselves. I'll put them like that. Okay, oh yep. The Thunderer's got caught up there in battle. Oh, our pig is losing it. He's gone insane. And Ungrim is right in the middle of that fight. Now he is... Where is their lord? Ah, their lord's running for it. Alright, that's good. Let's see if we can take out those Doomflayers, which is still proving a real problem. Alright, come on, you throw your mining charges. Excellent. Alright, so they're not a threat. We've got units over there to deal with them. Actually, we can actually bring them up. Let's attack them. They don't need to be facing that way anymore. Let's actually get them facing the correct direction. Attacking the enemy. Come on, Eagle. Oh, actually, no, don't go after the halberds. They will tear the crap out of you. That's what they've got everywhere, pretty much. Storm vermin with halberds. There we go. Clanrat's shields. That's probably a better one for him to go after. Let's get them up on the hill so they can make sure nobody comes back from that direction. Alright. Let's get you into the fight now. You go after them and pull you guys up here. Alright, we don't want to leave any units out of the fight if we can help it. I seem to have a habit of doing that. Oh, bloody thing. He's done it again. This Doomflayer is just... Leave my Thunderers alone. My Thunderers did nothing to you. Okay? The Thunderers, they're innocent. Alright, so this battle is dragging on longer than I care for. And I think this is going to be maybe not a close... Oh, hang on. Half of their army has now decided to run for it. Alright, that's good that half of their army is legging it. Let's see if we can get the other half to go as well. Yep, they're wavering. They're wavering. And there we go, victory. Alright. I thought that was going to drag on for a long time, but I think we got lucky there. Now we don't have anybody to catch the sods. Except for our eagle. Oh, and we got our boar as well. Let's get our boar into them. And let's get our eagle to chase them down. Who do we want to kill? Oh, damn. The Deathglow Bombardiers. Definitely the Deathglow Bombardiers. And let's get him to fire at them too. Let's see. Are they going to be in range? Come on. No, don't run. Stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. That's it. Good boys. That is the unit out of all of them that has to be destroyed. Don't really care about the others. Just gonna kill them. Come on. Don't let them get away. Just follow them with our eagle. I think we're going to get one more volley on them. Come on, boys. Come on. I don't know what they're doing. Come on. They're right in front of you. Yeah, well, okay. You hit something. That's good. Alright, good. I think that's probably it. They're probably out of range now. So it's going to be up to him. And where's our boar? Let's get him on them as well. Are they out of range? They are. Okay. Alright, so let's take stock of what we lost. Stonemasons took a bit of damage there. The front line is kind of, I'd say about half power. We lost a number of Quarrelers, unfortunately, because they kept coming up from behind, and those Thunderers really took some damage. Alright, so I just want these guys dead, or close to. Don't want them coming back. So they've got how many units left? 15. Come on, Eagle, do your thing. Just, you know, kill them and keep them there for a little while until the boar arrives. Down to 11. Down to 10. Come on, they're getting away. Don't let them get away. Alright, he's just flapping his wings at them now. He's not really doing too much. Oh, the boar's coming. Can the boar get there? Oh, I think we're going to get him. It's just the one. Hey, there we go. Victory! Sweet victory. Alright, so they'll retreat into their settlement. How much will they have in there? That's the question. They've still got those bloody Doom Flayers. But at least the Death Globe Bombardiers are gone. The Storm Vermin, not the biggest threat. So I think we're in good shape there. So their losses, what did they lose? 1,239, and we lost 291. So I'd say that was certainly in our favour. And we now outnumber them. As they've only got, what have they got? 990, 1,039. So yeah, we outnumber them. This might take a little while to load back into the campaign. How are we going for time? I'm blind, I cannot see the timer. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's put that on there. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, so with Ungrim now, probably going to be able to deal with this settlement next turn. We should be able to start moving further south. Maybe take out another settlement or two. I don't want to go too far south because I don't want to run into Clan Moors or Clan Eshin. Because now we're at war with Throt in the north. I don't really want to be on a war on two completely different sides of my empire. Like, I'm not sure I can protect my settlements in the north. I don't have an army up that direction. The only real army I have is Ungrim. But, yeah, it was my own fault. I wandered up there looking for Cracker Drac and wandered straight into Throg's territory. Oh, lesson learned. And sometime this week, it will allow me to return to the campaign map. Well, let's take this time to do a shameless plug. So, anybody may or may not be aware that I create mods for Warhammer 2 and soon to be Warhammer 3. And one of those mods is the Hammer of Grungni, which I'm using in this game here, which gives new mechanics to the Dwarves as a whole and to each of the Dwarven factions. A newer mod, which I have created, which was kind of released at a bad time, was the Bretonnian Crusades mod for Warhammer 2, which gives a crusading mechanic to the Bretonnians, along with new mechanics, unique mechanics for Luan Lioncoeur, Albrecht de Bordelot, and the Fey Enchantress. I released that, I think, 3 days after the release of Warhammer 3, so not the best timing. But I encourage everybody to check that out, especially if you enjoy Bretonnia. I think it's can be a fun addition to the Bretonians. Those two mods will, of course, be ported over to Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires at some point. The time it will take for them, I don't know, because I guess it all depends on what changes they've made to how the factions function in Immortal Empires. Hopefully, well, I'd like these changes to be quite extensive, because I'd like to see new things for the factions. But if they're too extensive, then that's going to make it more of a pain in the ass to switch things over to the new game. We only gained 369 gold out of that. I guess these are poor rats. Alright, so we look at the garrison. The garrison's in bad shape. Only the Skaven slaves are really in any... are okay. I can't believe that we only managed to wipe out the one unit there. Although it is the one unit that we wanted to wipe out more than anything. Okay, so let's see. We can go for Elf Gold and Treasury, or we can go for Public Order. I don't think we have anything in this province, so let's go for the Elf Gold and Treasury.
We serve, we serve.
Alright, so our army is in almost as bad a shape as theirs, but we're going to have to press the advantage, I think. So we'll look at that in a moment. Now let's have a look up here. So Throg. Gotta wonder, where is he? Is he up here still? Excuse me. I was wondering if it was actually going to click on him for a moment. Alright, I'd say that Throt has certainly been busy up here. He may have taken out the entirety of Kislev. Alright, let's go down to Vampire Lands. The throng has mustered. Okay, past Schwarzhaven. That's a lot of corruption to wade through. Thankfully we have the underway that we can use to get through it. Alright, so 919 we're still earning per turn. We're going to need a larger army than that if we're going to be taking on that monster hunt. Let's go for... what do we want in the army? Do we want some Slayers? Slayers are expensive. Boy, are they expensive. I don't know whether miners with blasting charges is really going to be too helpful against them. Might just... maybe go for 2 more units of Quarrelers. And, let's see, the Slayer axe throws, or the Slayers. Let's see, weapon strength is 51, melee attack 43, melee defense 36. Melee attack 44, melee defense 34, weapon strength 30. But they've got the ranged attack as well. Let's go for them. So that's going to add another 600 roughly per turn, which isn't too bad. We'll still be making a profit. And now we also wanted to upgrade because we need siege equipment. We will need siege equipment sooner or later. Kadrin, how far away? 3 turns before we can upgrade. That's good. I like that. Alright, that's everybody who's everybody has moved who can move. Alright, we're not too bad. The shape of our army is not too bad, so if we maybe try and keep these in reserve, I think we'll be okay. Decisive victory, apparently. Although we don't actually have any siege equipment to get in, so how is that going to be decisive victory? I'm going to have to hold off one more turn until we actually have that siege equipment. Attack! Then we can make the attack. In the meantime, I think we have 140 acclaim. Let's look at spending a little bit of acclaim. Eldrazor the Great Eagle. Movement speed 25%, melee attack plus 12. What can we give him? So for 75 oath gold, we can give him 18% weapon damage. How is our oath gold reserves? 183. That's a lot of oath gold that we have to give him. Don't know that I'd care too much about Grotha. Elazor the Great Eagle, no. 75 oath gold, yeah, alright. Let's upgrade him. Excellent. So he's now at maximum. And hopefully that 18% weapon damage will come in handy. Ooh. Now let's hope that Sylvania and Grimgoy's Ardboys don't try to start anything. If I can maybe take this settlement and then move south and take one more, and then force a peace with Rictus, I'll be happy with that. Oh, Kislev has been destroyed. Rip Kislev. Let's try that again. Imminent rebellion in North and Darklands. So that's going to be up at the Silver Pinnacle. Okay. What's the garrison like there? It's a good garrison. Nothing to worry about. Okay. So we should now be able to attack this. And it'll be a decisive victory. And we'll lose the boar. Now these monsters that you can tame only have the one life. So if we lose Grotha, we lose them for good. Melee attack 47, melee defense 39. I'm not too fussed about losing Grotha, to be honest. If that's the price, I don't know. Well, no, I'm sure if I fight that, then I can win it without losing Grotha. Who knows? I might change my mind at a later date whether or not I like it. Oh, it was dying for a second. All right, back into the battle. Just gotta wait a moment while it loads up. Now, if you've been watching the channel for any time at all, really, you know that I just basically concentrate my time on Warhammer, on the Warhammer lore, and the Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3 games. I am going to be diversifying, and my first video, which was not related to Warhammer, was released yesterday. So I'm a big fan of the Diablo franchise. I played a great deal of Diablo 3. I've played Warhammer 2 for about 2,500 hours. I played I played Diablo 3 for more than 6,500 hours. So it shows that I was quite dedicated to it at one point. Yes, so I'm a big fan of the Diablo franchise, and I'm quite excited about Diablo 4. I do have concerns, of course, because the shit show that is Diablo Immortal has made us all think of what the fuck will Blizzard try and do in the way of fleecing the player base. But the art style looks good. It's gritty, it's dark. It's everything you want a Diablo game to look like. If the action is as good as the minute-to-minute action in Diablo 3, then I think that's going to be great. And the skills and the new itemization look promising. The Paragon system looks promising. And the open world aspect, I think, is probably the thing I'm most excited about. So, very much looking forward to covering Diablo 4. Too many 3s and 4s. Covering Diablo 4 as we approach its release, which will hopefully be sometime next year. Right, let's see. What do we have? We've got our entire army down in one corner. Okay. Well, let's put everybody up in this corner. Or do we rush? I mean, do we... No, we're not going to rush. We don't even really want that siege equipment. I'm just going to dump it. Drop it. I don't care for it. Alright, let's get these guys, and they can go here. And you can go here. Now I want the miners kind of at the front, because I don't want them throwing their blasting charges onto my troops. And then the rest of you can just form a line like that. And then I'm going to get one of you like so. And then maybe another one like so. Because I know that they're going to spawn something in there. It's what they do. Let's get Ungrim here. And let's get the eagle up here. Alright, so that should be everybody. That's everybody. Alright, let's go. Now, they are going to spawn the menace below. I'm certain of it. So let's just weather those. Or am I wrong? Is there not going to be a menace below? Oh, there we go. Here they come. I knew they would come. Alright, they should run straight off the field. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a second one of those. Just wanted to deal with these before I get set into them. Okay, and they're going to be running off any moment. Or they're not. Why have they not run away? Oh, I think they already are gone. Okay. Army ability has spawned. Oh, down this time. Down here. Okay. And they're gone, and I think that's probably maybe it. Maybe one more. Nope. Okay, that's it. I think that's what we're gonna. That's all we have to weather. So let's make a move towards the settlement. Let's get you there, and then get you lot there. Get you guys here, and the eagle is probably going to be needed too. Don't have any other... I mean, thunderers are not really going to be too useful there. Wish I did bring some artillery. That would have been nice. Right, what do they have inside here? They got they got doomflayers, halberds, slings. Okay, I don't really want to draw any of their units away at the moment. I want to be able to take them all on. Okay, something weird just happened with my OBS. It just flicked screens on me. Sorry about that. Ah, damn, they brought another menace below. They had 4 of them, at least. Scummy, scummy rats. Alright. Okay. Alright, stream looks okay now. Alright, let's get that first group. I want to get rid of these guys, please. And I want you guys to not fire. Just one group at a time. Alright, whittle these down. Come on, you're meant to be firing here. Oh, we've killed one of their lords. That's nice. Alright, good. Let's get the next lot. And these Caven Slave Slingers won't last long. Well, let's shoot these Storm Vermin in the back since they're just standing there. Got plenty of ammo. I'm thinking we might be able to force a defeat before we even need to set foot inside. Alright, that's one unit gone. Let's deal with this next one. Down to about half ammo on this group. We've got 62 models left in that. Alright, let's take care of these storm vermin with shields. Can we all reach? Yes, we can. Excellent. Okay. Alright, how are we going? Down to about a third ammo. No issues so far. Oh. What happened there? We're being attacked again. Let's move them away from the edge of the thing. Looks like they're being attacked somehow, even though those units were meant to have fled the battlefield. Alright. Alright, we've got one of them's run out of ammo. So the other's going to run out very soon, and then we'll start using that second group. We'll try and get rid of as many of these as we can. Any second now he's going to be out. There we go. Okay, let's withdraw and move in the second group. Okay, so battle is pretty much going as expected, and maybe we can start to think about moving our eagle in. I kind of wish I had my runesmith with me at the moment. That would have been helpful. I don't think Ungrim... No, Ungrim cannot do that, so... Ungrim does not know the runes. He's a bit of a traditionalist as Ungrim. He doesn't want anything to do with the runes. Alright, say goodbye to that unit. Can we reach this one? Oh, we can. Excellent. Alright, plenty of ammo on these guys. Deal with these night runners. That's probably the most dangerous unit left there. What have we got there? That's a warlock engineer. Oh, that'd be nice to take him out. Alright, let's get these guys, group them up, and move them over here. And they're gonna get ready to move over the walls. Will we need them? Because a number of their units are starting to think twice about being here. Maybe we can help them on their way. The Doomflayers might get in our way, actually. Let's go to the back of the thing. Let's bring these guys up to the side here. And they can fire on them. Maybe we can pick off that unit of Doomflayers since it's isolated. We did give him an extra 18% weapon damage, so his weapon strength is up at 432, which is nice. Nice amount. He should actually deal with these guys in short order. I mean, what have they got? He's got 73 melee attack, 39 melee defense, and 432 weapon strength. Oh, yeah, there you go. They're running for it. Can't say you blame them. Would you want to stick around with an eagle that size chasing after you? Oh, let's go kill him if he wanders off on his own. Alright. You guys, come on. You're meant to be throwing your things. That's it. Alright, let's pull him out. And time to go over the walls. Nope, don't care about the door. We're just going to go up over the walls and ladders. We're using our dwarven butt ladders to good effect. Nope. No, there we go. Alright, Ultrasaur's still in pretty good shape, so let's go after them. You know, they're doing Smeggle. Can you reach? Yes, good boys. Alright, and we're now cresting the walls. And it should be any moment that they are going to realize that they're dead. They don't stand a chance. Where is their mage? There's Doomflayers. That's not him. I've got somebody cast. There he is. He's casting magic spells on me. Who does he think he is? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Just took one swoop. And he's a goner. Let's speed this up. This is all but over. Let's get our main force into the middle. Alright, everything of theirs is fleeing except for the Doom Wheels. Let's see if we can change that. And let's see, come on. Come on, after this one. That one is the most important one, since that's the only one really at full health. There we go. A dwarven victory. It was always going to be that way. It was destined. Much like the dwarven victory over the elves in the War of Vengeance, that was destined to. When Calador II decided to kill Snorri Halfhand in such a dishonourable fashion, and Gottric Starbreaker, the High King of the Dwarfs, was never going to forgive that grudge, no matter how large the sum of Weirgild he was given. So Nurglost lost the battle, and Ungrim's force is pretty good. We had some miners there that took a bit of damage, but pretty much everybody's okay. Still 1,041 troops remain, so we should be able to take this settlement, rest a turn or two, and then move on. Okay. And just wait for that to load. Ambush battles. An ambush battle is fought when one army surprises another on the campaign map. No shit. The defender starts the battle surrounded by the attacker, with no chance to deploy. The defending army is surprised on the march and starts the battle, in an unfavourable position. Well, anytime you start a battle against the dwarves, it's an unfavourable position for you. Just look at this thick, luscious beard of Ungrim here. It takes many years to grow a beard like that. It saddens me to know I shall never have a beard of that magnitude. Aries 106, hey, how are you going? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day, or evening, wherever it might be. Oh, I'm being called by one of my cats. Inabran. Inabran, is that you? I don't know why I'm calling out, expecting my cat to reply. Skaven Dan, good morning, how are you going? I hope you had a good stream. This will eventually load back into the campaign, I hope. I'm certain of it. Ooh. Cat emoji. Cat emoji with us. She was calling me. She didn't come in here, though. I don't know why. She was probably going to bring me a well, not a real mass, a toy mass. She's got this weird habit of, she's got a little woolen toy mass, and she likes to dunk it in her water and then bring it to me. Just to show me that she's drowned it and killed it. She did have a battery-operated mass, but she dunked that in the water and killed that one. Alright, this is taking an extremely long time. That's so cute. Oh, that she destroyed the mass, yes. She and her... Well, I call him brother, but they're from different litters, but they're both two kittens we got together. So she and her brother are little sods like that. It's cute, but they break things. Nicholas MJ, hi, how are you going? Welcome to the stream. Do you know if you guys are going to get early access to Immortal Empires? Seriously, can't wait. If we are going to get early access, then I have not been told. It would be nice. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gotten to have seen it yet. But yeah, the partners will of course get it first if we do get it before everybody at large. It would be nice to get it a bit ahead, because I'd be able to start bonding a little bit sooner. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's occupy that. I don't need the cash. Okay, for cashy monies. We killed Nurgolost. And we gained a follower, and we got some ogre mercenaries. Don't really care about the mercenaries.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
As dwarves, we are not going to deal with them. Okay, so let's see. Ungrim, we want to give Ungrim some melee defense, I think. And then we need to let him rest.
Yes.
Well, there's a fair few things here. I'm kind of surprised by that many things. Okay, so we've got Ungrim here. Let's go get our runesmith. Bring him back down south. So he's gone exploring, and he's found Throg. And the moment Throg saw a dwarf, he lost it and declared war upon us. Which is going to cause us problems, no doubt. And then we've got our other explorer, Baradun, who's heading south to the coast, because we wanted to find out where the crab is for this monster hunt. So we currently have the monster hunt for... what's the name? Snap Crabclaw is active. So we're trying to track him down, and hopefully we can get an army there in time to kill him. How many turns have we got remaining? 13 turns. Alright, so we're okay, I think, at the moment. Let's see. We're earning 11.97 a turn. I'll just wait for that to stabilize a little bit before we worry about recruiting anymore. Ares 106. Frame rate is not ideal for the stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my PC today. It's choppy. I think maybe I've got too many things in the background or something. The stream earlier told me that I was running at too low a bitrate, and then when I went to the tab to fix it, it said it was good again. So there's probably something wrong with the stream, which I just haven't resolved. Mortal Empires is so good now. Recently been having a lot of fun with Imric, trying to rescue Ulthuan from a Dark Elf invasion. Imric, oh, it's a long way to go to rescue Ulthuan. from those mischievous dark elves. Migration. I want migration because I want growth. Grudge issued. Crush the uprising at the Silver Pinnacle. Okay, we've got some undead, do we? Alright. One more turn and I think he can move out. We won't bother with anything else for him. How large a threat is that? No, that's not really much of a threat. One turn and he can go north and deal with them. Let's see. Big pass. That's fine. Don't care about Silver Pinnacle too much. Carrick Ungor. We've got 2 turns before we can... No, we've got 2 turns and then we'll need another surplus point. Okay. Carrick Drin, on the other hand, we've got 1 turn and then we can upgrade. Okay. Alright, so we're going through here. I can't quite make out where the edge is. I think it's about there. Alright, so we're almost at the coast. Let's see. Let's get to Garim. Bring him down here, I think. So we're getting to see Reichland have expanded a bit. And as have the Sylvania. Alright, let's end that turn. Let's see, Ares 106. They fixed the order tide, I think. I can't remember if they did or not. I think they did something towards the end of the game, rebalancing wise on that. I do wonder if we're going to see a huge order tide or chaos tide in Game 3, Immortal Empires. Be interesting. Well, they've said that there's going to be... What do they call them? Do they call them events or... No, not events. There's the end game things where you might get uprisings of the undead or things. They sound pretty interesting. Or they might just turn out to be completely annoying. Who knows? Alrighty, let's get Garim back down south. I'm not quite sure how far he can go. Alright, well this is getting closer to our territory. And he can rejoin the army. Alright. Baradun. I need to find the location of that monster hunt if I want to hunt down that crab. There we go. At Matorka. Okay, so it took him, because he started moving when the monster hunt first came up. So it took him 4 turns to get there. Which means we should be able to get an army there within the 11 turns that we've got. The question is, do we risk moving an army through the undead lands, leaving our heartland pretty much undefended? I don't know. Well, I made the monster hunts for a reason, you know, to go hunting. So let's see. Can we get another Thane, perhaps? Maybe another Thane will be helpful. Thanes, we've reached our maximum. Of course we have. In that case, we might have to go just a different unit. Catapult's not going to be any good if we're going out hunting a monster. I think we've gone through that before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 8 ranged units. Do I have access to Thunderer Marksman yet? No. I think I'll get access to them in... Oh, I do have access to them if I use global recruitment. Okay. So let's use the global recruitment, I guess. Depending on how expensive it is. Alright, no, that's 4 turns. 4 turns to get the little buggers. Oh, 6 turns for them. Alright, no, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I don't really know what I should take down on that journey. Probably more of a front line. Probably going to need more troops. Let's throw a few Longbeards in there. Won't hurt to have some Longbeards in the army, I guess. Yeah, let's go 3 units of Longbeards, and then they can start moving down. Now, there's Ungrim. Is he in any state? Yeah, he's fine. He can go. He can go north and deal with these undead. He's gonna have the garrison helping him out. So let's move on. Oh, well, before we do, let's have a look. Do we have... Oh, we don't have a rune word active. Let's activate one. And we're going to go that, and that. Melee attack, melee defense, and missile range. Cool. That will help us. Ares 106 Crisis. Is that what they're calling them? Crises. Okay. Thank you, Ares. Lestin Jones, you're a slayer. Of course you risk... Of course I risk it. Okay, yeah, that's a good point, Lestin. I must risk it. Next turn, they are going to start moving, and they are going to... They're going to go hunting after that crab. Ares 106. I like that you don't use the teleport for missions. I've been doing that as a house rule. Also, I don't recruit regiments of renown unless I'm in the capital region. More challenging equals more fun. That's an interesting house rule. Actually, kind of makes sense. If you don't recruit them, you only recruit them in the area where they really should be recruited from. Raiding. Oh, okay. Of course, Throg appears just as we're about to head south. Alright, well, Ungrim will go north after he's dealt with these guys. Let's see.
What do you want?
Dorin Grundad. Let's put you into the underway, and we're going to go through Undead Lands. So this is leaving the Heartland kind of at risk. But, you know, as you pointed out, Slayers, they take risks. Sorry for the choppiness there. For some reason the stream is a bit... Well, my machine actually is a bit choppy today. Well, let's bring him back so he can meet that army halfway. And then I think we've got one more guy further north. Yep, there we go. He can... We want him to meet up with Ungrim, so... Send him through the mountain chain. Oh my god, Throg's coming from this direction too. You son of a... Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to... What's my garrison like here? Yeah, I'm gonna need extra help there. Alright, it means I'm gonna be losing cash. Let's see, a Rune Lord, probably for the magic. What have we got? No, neither one of those. Confident. Leadership plus 4 all units. I don't think leadership's really going to be our issue. Yeah, Rune Lord I think is probably the one we're going to want to go for. So let's go for him. Jeez, alright, we're down to the negative very quickly. But I don't think I have a choice at the moment. I need some extra troops in this region to help defend... Oh, bollocks, I can't get any archers. Oh, hang on, he was not in the settlement. Maybe I can. There we go, that's better. I can get them globally. Oh, I don't like paying $8.90 for each. It's a bit much. I mean, if I'm doing that, I may as well go for some Thunderer Marksmen or Thunderers. Let's go... unit of... 2 units of Thunderers to help bolster the defences there. Memes of Warhammer. Who do you think will be the 4 new Chaos Legendary Lords? Okay, if we do indeed get 4 lords, which I think Cody Bonds mentioned that we will, I think Valkyr is probably a good odds that Valkyr will be one of them. We might see Festus. Let's see who else. Ah, damn, his name escapes me. It's the character where you've got the big brawny... It's the two brothers, siblings who are joined. And there's the big brawny guy who's been controlled by his sibling who's, you know, joined to him at the shoulder or something. Can't remember what his bloody name was. Did a video on him months ago, but I can't remember his name. Alright, 5 dwarves against Throg. They're not going to win that, so let's just auto resolve. Is he going to take that or destroy it? Oh no, he just raided it. Alright. Okay. I guess he's just trying to taunt Ungrim. Ah, Village the Curseling. Thank you. That's the guy. So who does that leave? So Village is related to Zinch. Valkyr is related to Korn, isn't it? Vestus related to Nurgle. Who would the Slaneshi one be? I don't know for Slanesh, to be honest. I don't know. More humble approach. Thunderers! Thunderers I go. Alright, we're losing 1,000 eternal. Bloody hell, that's a lot to be losing. Alright, let's deal with him. Decisive victory. Yep, he should be gone straight away. Earth Gold Treasury. Let's take public order, growth and income. Or the money. We'll take the money because we're bleeding money at the moment. Bleeding a lot of money. Oh, and we got a reward as well for that. Cool. Alright. Okay, now I'm expecting Clan Rictus to come up from there, but where's their settlement? It's down there. Let's see if I can make peace. Doesn't completely seem right making peace with Skaven, but nah, they're not interested. Alright, it's fine. War it is, to the death. Probably my death, but to the death. Alright, Ungrim, you can get, let's give you some more melee defense. Alright, so can your army still move a bit?
Moving.
Excellent, cool. So we should be up there in 2-ish, maybe 2 turns? 1 turn, 2, yeah, we should be up there in 2 turns. Let's see, what have we got here? Well, let's get this runesmith guy into Carrick Ungor to help out with the defense there. I think we're gonna need him. Kadrina's building. Alright, so this is the one time I do not want. And we don't move as far in the underway. One time I do not want the vampire cans to decide that I'm a tasty target. Hero not moved. Of course, we've got our hero down here by the coast, who's heading back to join up with the army. Looks like there's been a lot of devastation down here. Wow, my dwarven brethren by here have been killed as well. Geez, Grimgor is infesting the entire place. I just realised that was Grimgor. He's wiping out everybody. That does not bode well. It looks like we've got a number of threats which are closing in. Aziel, the Prince of Damnation. So that's your pick for Slanesh. Okay, that seems fair. It will be interesting to see how much effort they go to for that DLC. Whether they feel they need to give us a little bit extra to kind of make up for the poor launch. Well, we're going to get a defeat again. He's probably going to destroy it this time. Oh no, he's selling off. Excuse me. Alright, so he's got a friend at Carrick Ungor. I don't have an army to come and relieve them. So they're going to have to deal with that siege themselves. Thankfully, I don't think he can recruit anything in there. Let's just have a look at the makeup of his army. The Axe of Dargo. Using Ungrim Ironfist's army, win 5 battles. Ungrim Ironfist, the Slayer King of Karakadrin, is a restless dwarf. His 5-time great-grandsire suffered a terrible loss, and in his torments swore the Oath of Slayers. This vow to seek out death conflicted with his vow as a king to protect his people. In the end, good dwarven sense prevailed, and he found a way to honour all commitments by founding the Slayer Shrine of Karakadrin, establishing a haven for the Slayers that continue to this day. Now Ungrim, bound by the same oaths, spends many hours before the shrine, chafing at his fate. Though he cannot seek death himself, he can certainly seek out opportunities to slay the enemy, and it is this that affords him a modicum of solace. Alright, so destroy 5 armies and we'll get some cash. We need that cash too. Okay, they sacked my settlement. Besieging the other one, not surprised. Ooh, Northern Darklands. Okay, that's going to be another rebel army appearing by Silver Pinnacle. Alright, so they've sent Marauder Berserkers. What was my garrison like again? It's a small garrison, but we're going to have a Lord and a Thane and 2 units of Thunderers to help out. So that'll give us 4 Thunderers and 2 Thunderer Marksman units. We can set up some crossfire. We should be able to deal with them. Okay. Ungrim, where are you, mate? There you go. Move north. Actually, maybe even... let's risk the force march. There we go. We're going to cut him off before he gets further down south. And let's see, we've got our army in the dark lands of Sylvania. And then we have... oh, look who it is. It's Grimgor's up. Oh my Christ, they're coming in to destroy the Empire now. Looks like there's a green tide happening in this game. Prospecting. Yeah, okay. Let's take that one. Alright, we're losing 1,200 this turn. Unassigned skill points. Who is this? This is Garim. He's... oh, he's our runesmith. Okay. Let's give him immortality. Let's move on to the next turn. We're going... okay. Let's see. Memes of Warhammer. After his brother's death, he betrayed Sigmar and became a demon prince of Sanash. Okay, so have you read Aziel? Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Aziel. No, Azazel. That's right, Azazel. Have you read Azazel lore? Because he was the champion of Sigmar. No, I have not read his lore. I have not read it yet. Oh, somebody's offering me a defensive alliance. Well, if it was Warhammer 3, I might take it, but since alliances are completely useless in Warhammer 2, I'm going to reject that. Okay, if we can deal with Throg on this turn, then maybe we can get Ungrim to come over the mountains, or rather under them, and help deal with that force. I don't know. Oh, where'd you go, Throggy? Well, he couldn't have gone too far south. He's got to be up north, surely.
My vows will be satisfied with this.
Or is he... if he's managed to get south, he doesn't have it underway, so he can't have gone...
Seek our doom.
he can't have gone south, surely. I'll be annoyed if he shows up behind my lines.
My anger burns.
Alright. So he's there. Can he join them? He can. Excellent. Oh no, he's not the one with the upgrade. He is. Blade Master? No, let's give him Specialist. Okay, so we have 7 turns remaining. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It's going to be cutting it close. It's going to be close. Alright, where is Throg? Where did he go? What's that? Is that Gotrek Felix? Yeah, okay. So, Throg is playing hide the salami with me. Hello, Lita. How you going? Okay. Throg changed stance to raiding. How did he get... What did he do? Did he go and hide in the fog or something? Well, at least he's standing still now. Alright, Ungrim. No, you can't quite reach him. No, of course you can't.
Onward to
Right.
death. I am the Slayer King.
If I'm spending, the next couple of turns chasing him around the map, it's going to be very annoying. Well, we got 11 turns before we start to take damage. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there's this army.
I'll get on it.
Yep, they're getting on it. Okay, so we got then there. Karakadrin, I think, should be ready for... Oh, next turn. Next turn it's ready to start building more. Which is good. We get... not quite sure what we'll build there. Maybe something to give us some gold. We need some gold right now. We were doing really well for gold, and then we got attacked from multiple sides. It's because I was too greedy. I went too far north too quickly. I wanted to get to Crackerdrak. I wanted access to the gold mine there. And it may end up costing me. Nicholas MJ. Alright, have to go. But you guys have a lovely stream. Cheerio. Well, thank you for dropping by, Nicholas. Have a great day or evening. It's nice to see you. Wah has succeeded. I'm sure if Grimgor's got Wah's going, he's Oh, you're kidding me. He's too quick for me. Our little stunty legs can't catch Throg. He's going to prove our undoing. Turn and face me like a man, you... whatever the fuck you are. Alright. That's through the other side of the mountain chain, so maybe by there? Yeah, okay, we're still looking at a number of turns. Now, we did now have... There we go, Karakandrin. We can start to do things here. So, we can upgrade this, which will give us reduction on the upkeep of stonemasons, which is nice. 6,500 right now. I don't think we can really afford that. What have we got here? That's the Slayer Monument. I think we probably want to go something to give us some gold. Yeah, 650. We can afford that. Yes, Slater. What is it? Do we want to go some defenses? Because we don't have the best of garrisons there now. Yeah, let's start building up defenses. Since we have no army there, I'm going to need a good garrison. Oh, Clan Eshin. They're still in the game. Alright, so we've got two enemy armies just there. What's Throg done? Stay where you are, Throg. Oh no, he moved. Bastard. Where did he go? Alright. If Throg is not in sight, then we'll go and destroy that rebel army again. Help Silver Pinnacle out. If we do see Throg, we're going to go for Throg. We're going to go for the Throg. Alright, I don't see a Throg. So, let's destroy that army. Oh, he's gone south. Good. We're going to catch him. Did we take much damage? Not really. No, we're in pretty good shape there. Let's take that cash. We need that cash. And we resolve that grudge. And we're catching him. We're catching the sod. Could do with another army just to block the sod off, but no. Okay, alright, so that's that. How long we got? 9 turns before we start taking attrition. So Dorin Grandad, come on mate, you're almost there.
I'm going.
You've got a few turns remaining. A few turns to get there and hunt the crab. And if we lose to the crab, then that's going to be very disappointing. We run all, well, we travel all that way to Matorka. We find the crab, and then the crab defeats us. The life of a slayer. Oh, we are under attack and a close defeat. Okay, I don't like that. That's a very important settlement. Okay, I guess let's try and defend it. Hey, leader. How you going, leader puss? Oh, you're shitting me. That's a terrible bloody map. You know, Carrick Angor is this important dwarven settlement. You'd think it would be, you know, grand. But no, it's just this little tiny defense, little strip of wall, and then, you know, they can be straight on top of the victory point. I'm glad that they changed the maps for Game 3. Don't like everything about the maps in Game 3, but their scope is certainly better. Alright, this is going to load in very soon, I think. Alright, so we got... What are they? Marauder Berserkers. We've got a lot of gunpowder. It's all going to be about positioning, I guess. So we've got the 2 Thanes. So if we... No, so we've got a Thane and a Runesmith. And a Lord. So if we can use the Thane and Runesmith to kind of stand ahead of our gun line and hold their troops in position, then hopefully our gun line can tear them apart, because they're not high armor units. Yeah, armor 15. So we should be able to tear through them in that respect. Alright, now where's the victory point? So it's up here. So we really just need to defend this area more than anything. So let's pull everybody back to there. So we're going to go for a line of Longbeards by there. Now we want to leave our Thunderers and our Thunderer Marksmen up on the walls for the moment. Or do we... No, actually, let's bring everybody back in first of all. Get everybody back here, and then we'll sort out who's going on the wall and who's not. Miners, alright, you miners, you can stand here and you can guard that entrance. Then we've got our Lord, and he'll stay there. Garim Deanson is the Runesmith. And so we're going to have the Runesmith out here. And we're going to have our Thane out here. Let's get these guys and bring them up the hill a bit. Yes, that's right, Lita. Alright, so then we want these guys like this. So we're going to have 3 units of Thunderers just on the hill, holding a position there. So anything that ends up in this box, hopefully, will just get completely destroyed. So then, let's put some Thunderers here. Hang on, leader. Let's put Thunderers here, and let's put Thunderer Marksman here. Just to have these towers active for a little while. Is that everybody? No, we've got some archers. Maybe the archers should be the ones there. I don't know. they're coming up over the wall, they're going to come around this side. So we're going to need some defense there. Let's take these guys, have them defend here. Then these guys can come here, possibly at an angle, and then they can come here. Alright. Ooh, I suppose that'll do for now. Alright. Let's... yep, let's just move you guys outside that section. Start battle. Themes of Warhammer. All possible options for the next DLC. Most possible is Azazel and Valkyria and Epidemius. Okay. So, to be honest, Chaos factions have never really been my thing, so I'm not overly fussed on who comes in this next pack. I'm looking forward more to the Chaos Dwarfs and other factions. Alright, I think that's enough wasting of we're not going to destroy any of those, are we? So there's not much point doing that. Where do we want to pull these guys back to? Let's pull them back to here. Do we want to pull them back here? If we can pull them back here, and they don't fire at first. Alright, let's... Thunderer Marksman. Let's pull you back to here. And you as well. So these two Thunderer Marksmen are very important, because they're very good shots. So if we can get them into a position where they're going to be doing a lot of damage to these things, we might have to have one of these guys on each side. And maybe then the Thunderer Marksman can kind of go in the middle. This might be a bit risky, but I think we're going to put them here. Meme possibilities. Snake Bob Guy of Slanesh. Don't know if they'll do anything that memey. I think they're probably going to play it safe. I don't know if their plans would have changed about who they're going to be releasing. Alright, probably need the Lord over there. Alright, oh hang on. Got Rid Magic, why are you not using it? Alright, let's get you into the fight. Oh, look, you're already in the fight already. Alright, Thunderer Marksman, do your job. Do it well. Anybody coming up there? No, good. Alright, so at the moment, things are looking okay. How far is their range? Maybe I should pull them forward a little bit so they can shoot who's on there. That might be useful. Alright, good. We're dealing with that unit quite well. I think, did this guy have any runes he can use? He's got plus armor. Alright, let's give plus armor to them. Oh, damn, they've gotten into melee with me, which is not what I wanted. Alright, let's get these Thunderers out there. Get the Longbeards into melee, which is what I want. Alright, we've got to get you away from there. We do not want you getting into melee. That's quite important. Alright, you're going to have to come up here. Get to the top of the hill. Alright, now we're in trouble. They're breaking through, they're getting to our Thunderers. That'll do. We might need another Lord down there. And I think we're actually... Maybe these guys would be better off up on top. Let's get them up on top of the walls. So they're not in hand to hand. Alright, he's having a hard time there. Let's get him fighting here. Oh, good, we're still in the fight. Alright, let's pull you back. We're going to have to pull you back as well as we send you forwards. Alright, so they didn't come out that way, which is interesting. So let's put them up on the wall, shooting at that wall. They haven't come on that side either. Good, they're shooting down. That's decent. Alright, where is... Damn, you need to get out of there. Get back into our lines. Excuse me. Hey, leader. Alright, good. He's getting back to a safe spot. And then let's do this. Come on. Yep, okay, cool. I think there are going to turn out to be too many of them for us. We just weren't able to get them into a crossfire enough. Which is a shame. Do they have anybody coming up that side? No, they don't. I think we're going to need these miners to get into the fray. Oh, look what's happened. I did not see that. Because I am an idiot. Ah, we're going to lose them. Oh, that was bad positioning. I should not have moved them forwards. Alright, so according to the balance of power, we're actually winning this. I'm kind of surprised. We are causing a lot of them to flee. Oh, actually, they're all starting to think about what... They're wavering. Oh, we got the victory. I don't believe it. Oh, he's going to run out the back of the fort. He should be dead. You can't... That doesn't make sense. Running out the back of the fort. Alright, I've got to do as much damage as I possibly can. Oh, we killed their lord. Okay, we decimated them. I was beginning to get concerned. Are they going to leave, or are they just going to continue to run around in circles? That's okay. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Killing field, where they just couldn't do a damn thing. So that worked out. Alright. So let's see. I don't think there's really much point chasing them down. Do we kill everybody by here? Not yet. Let's just kill him. And then we'll end that battle. Did everybody survive? Ah, the Thane died. Okay, well, that's alright. We lost the Thane. He was part of the garrison. So he will be replaced. We didn't lose our Rinsmith. That was important. Okay, we weathered that storm. I think barely. I'd agree it was a close victory. I'm not quite sure what would have helped out there. Maybe a flamer unit or two would have helped to eliminate them. Or maybe one or two more heroes. But we're a long way off being able to get any more. Yes, my girl, yes. Won't be long now, Lita. Okay. Ragni Strongarm. He did well. 182 kills by that unit there. And that's pretty impressive. Their best unit got what? 58? Yeah, 58 kills. And it's funny enough, it's the unit that's the most... it's got the most health remaining. That's the one that came around the side and took out those Thunderers. Because I was stupid and put them too far forward. I got greedy. They were on the walls and I thought, oh, maybe I could pick them off on the walls. Nope, they realised where I was and came after me. Yes, Lita, I understand. You sound happy this morning, my puss. I don't know if it's possible to hear her purring over the microphone. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what are you doing now? No, don't knock that over. It's not helpful. I think this is the worst thing about playing Warhammer 2 on my system, is that because it's running from a hard, just bog standard magnetic hard drive, it's slow. Thankfully, I had room for one of the games, either 2 or 3 on the SSD. So I thought, yeah, 3's the future. Let's put 3 on there. And now 3's on there, but don't play it that much yet. Hopefully that will change. And depending on how good Immortal Empires is, once that's out, may no longer play Warhammer 2, or maybe just the rare occasion if I feel like playing the Vortex campaign. Alright, that's got to be getting close now. Come on. That red bar is teasing me. Oh, I can hear my system as being... It's complaining. The fan is working overtime. Yeah, okay, leader. Won't be long. Won't be long, I go. Alright, so I'll probably be wrapping the stream up for fairly soon. Maybe get to the monster hunt and then save it off at that point, and then monster hunt will be the first thing of the next stream. Finally. Alright, close victory. A bit of cash from that, that's not too bad. So how do we come out? Alright, so we did lose the Thane from the garrison. But the rest of the garrison's in pretty good shape, even that unit that got hit by the Marauders. Garim took a bit of damage, but he should be okay. Alright, so let's take the growth in this case, because we own the province. And there's so little left of that army, it's not a concern. Alright, we're getting close now to Matorka, and we're probably going to be pissing off the Greenskins by wandering through their lands. Usually the border princes still have control of this region, so it's not really a major concern. The ogres have left. That's because we did not want them. We did not want them in our region. Alright, we'll come back to this army. We're going to go and visit Ungrim. Alright. Oh, look, Throg. Where do you think you're off to, mate? Can I reach him?
I must fulfill my Slayer oath. I grow restless.
Oh, come on. Oh. It's almost beyond a joke.
To die in battle.
Can I move that extra bit? Come on. Damn it. He's almost within reach. Just throw something at him. Get his attention. Does that recruitment trick work in Warhammer 2? You try to recruit and then you unrecruit. Do you get the movement? No, I guess not. Okay, alright. I guess we're going to have to be that close. That close, but no cigar. Alright. So here, let's upgrade this. We need some more gold. Losing 791 a turn now. That's not so bad. So that's the army that we defeated. So that is not a threat. And let's upgrade these guys. Route much, and that's not going to help him out. Maybe if we give him, I don't know, rune of speed, so he can at least get to some rune magic. And this guy is going to get, what's the rune of negation give us? 40% damage resistance. Ward save. Yeah, why not? Okay. So we're good there. Cannot do much there. It's actually raiding us for a bit of gold. And we have... Now, is Dorin able to reach... Oh, he's just short. Of course he is. Well, let's use this to get to the other side, and then that means next turn he can go in there. So, alright, let's end the turn. Alright, so the next turn, I think we've gotten to that monster hunt in time. It might be one turn remaining on it. I mean, if this was its last turn and it disappears, then that's going to be a bit annoying. Oh, you sod! Now, is he going to destroy it? No, you are a bastard, Throg. You're going to pay for that. You realise? You're going to die for that. And I'm going to go for the head. Alright, so let's go up to here. Ungrim. Oh no, don't tell me you can't reach him, Ungrim. If he can make it up there and attack, why can't you make it up there? Your legs ain't that stunty. How annoying. If he manages to squeeze past and attack another settlement, I'm going to be mightily pissed. Alright. We've got these guys. Are they able to take them out? Just, I don't know whether they'd win that fight. I mean, do I want to risk them?
You know nothing.
I know nothing, okay. Oh, they're not a threat right now. Let's just leave them alone. So, right, so the final act of this stream is we'll get Dorin Grandad and put him into normal walk, and then we'll walk into the monster hunt, which is still active. Alright, so attack, stab, crab claw. A battle will be fought with the horde. Okay. Alright, so we'll get a close victory. So where's Snap? So he's got some sirens with him. There he is. There's Snap. Weapon strength 340, melee attack 57, melee defense 63. He's got a number of scurvy dogs. It's a close victory. What would we lose? We're going to lose one unit of stonemasons. The anti-large unit. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. If that's all we lost, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's take the Earth Gold. And we've destroyed that army. Right, do we want to tame him? Or do we want to slay him? Let's Not too fussed about having Snap Snap, so I'm gonna slay Snap Snap, so we get the extra acclaim, which we'll spend on Slayers. Alright, so these guys did their job. They went all the way down there. They can start to head home now.
Heading out.
Trespassing across green-skinned lands, pissing them off, no doubt. Let's see, we'll go for Rune of Oath and Steel, Rune of Slowness. What's the damping? Enemy Wizard Magic, yeah, let's do that one. And then Baradun. Baradun. Let's give him some melee attack. No, he can't move anymore. And Ungrim can't reach him. So, actually one more turn. Let's just see if Ungrim can reach this guy, Throg, on the next turn. No, I said I'd stop with the Monster Hunt, but since it was an easy auto resolve, let's just see what Throg does. So he doesn't have an underway, so he shouldn't be able to get under the mountains. He shouldn't really be able to get past me, because my zone of control should be stopping him from going anywhere. Unless he goes south, of course. Yes, of course. So he's going to bait me into trying to reclaim Nashrek's lair, which means that's going to weaken my force. Yeah, I'm not going to fall for that, mate. I'm instead going to go here, and I'm going to ambush. And maybe you won't realize, and you'll come back. So I don't have settlements down there, so I don't care if you go pick a fight with greenskins. You know, knock yourself out. Yeah, if you want to fight the greenskins, yeah, perfectly fine to let you do that. Alright, so let's march these guys back home. So we're losing 957 a turn. So now that the army has done their job, we don't actually need everybody. So let's do a bit of merging and a kicking. I'm quite happy to get rid of... Actually, I'm quite happy to get rid of both of your units. Also more than happy to get rid of 2 of you. Still losing a bit though. Yeah, I guess that can't be helped. Alright, so let's jump into the underway, and then that's it. And that will be it for the stream. We'll stop there. And next stream, we're going to catch Throg. Ungrim is going to get his revenge on Throg. We are going to corner him, and we're going to lay the smack down on the bastard. Destroying 2 of our settlements. I mean, just not on. But, yeah, next time. Whenever that might be. But look, I'd like to thank everybody who dropped by. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll watch my most recent video, which has nothing to do with Warhammer. It's actually covering, talking about Diablo 4, which is a game which I plan to start covering on the channel, looking into its lore and looking at the news of its development. I'm a big Diablo fan. I played Diablo 3 for almost 7,000 hours, so I know how to sink time into that game, and I'm really looking forward to the 4th installment, even though Diablo Immortal turned out to be a complete shit show where they want nothing but your money. Well, once again, thanks for dropping by, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye for now.